Igala wa kamashin beke koyoka kimashetan onwa mane kesheni endu koyo fuka ki sheme achi ini video kuna tene kudunga me video data ishenu yin kuma koda gida video ke ya ayo picture kiteba beki video kite ayo beba unyile 13 centuries makunyile about 800 years ago makunyi unyi eneki koi we modungun omia modungun enchida but video anya keka kini na ikoi ona kuma kunyi ile agbamu kuma du kaide video yake make sure kai video you go as pu channel wa tupoji giojo we ke choma mi nekele u dedicate page mi history Igala u komi Igala u che Igala nana du emi mena yi odudu nana du emi mena yi oroka nana du emi mena yi ane giojo. If it is your first time come across my video, my brother, my sister, make sure you follow my page, make sure you comment on my page. The most important thing, you share the video I drop every day by day. Because a video do could tell me careful share. Facebook will recommend my page to others. Check every video do could tell me careful share. Facebook will recommend my page. And we like actually ya motivate me na ngo update. Eki mamerigalan na duwe ebo. Giojo. Video le nya goi alu kenya gi video yi odamu amona wewe malia menodu yin chodoko mado ogbo kami gaba ko ma si tolo ka ko yodo made photo yin le demi video yin le demi na yan do ngai alu kenya go le follow, like, comment and share. Thank you and God bless you. It's your homeboy Ogu Igala voice. Thank you.
Igala is a pre-colonial West African state in the middle belt of Nigeria by the Igala people with the Ata as their king, chief priest, national father and spiritual head, with Ida as the capital of the entire Igala race. As Africans, the Igalas belong to the Kwa subgroup of the Niger-Congo language family. The Niger-Congo languages constitute one of the world's major language families and Africa's largest in terms of geographical area and number of speakers. Igala is a language of the Yoruboid branch of the Difoid. The Difoid languages constitutes a branch of the Benue-Congo language family. It comprises the Igalas and the Sekiri group of southern Nigeria. This accounts for why the Igalas and the Yorubas share almost same culture and similarities, especially in the pronunciation of words and meanings. Influences of the Igalas operating from the headquarters at Ida is also felt at Inri-Igbo, Uku and Onitsha in Anambra State, among the Nembe and Kalabari on the Atlantic coast Asaba, and among Nupe in present-day Niger State, where an Igala prince, Tosede or Egi, is acclaimed to have established a Nupe kingdom. The Igala kingdom is recorded in history as one of the most powerful kingdoms in ancient times. From trade to art and war, the kingdom stood tall. Wars, for instance, were fought with the Jukuns of Kwararafa in present-day southern Taraba State and with Benin during the reign of Oba Esige I in 1515 and 1516 AD, as recorded by the Portuguese. In fact, the oldest story building in Nigeria is recorded to be the Odogo in Ida. Odogo is a historical edifice, a tall tower used by the Ata's security details in ancient times for war surveillance on the activities of the enemies around the Igala kingdom. The great author and historian J.S. Boston in his research made a carbon dating on the structure, and it was confirmed that the Igala Odogo Tower is the oldest story building in Nigeria. The mold used for the structure was not mixed with water. It was mixed with palm oil, clay, stones and other fibrous materials, making it withstand weathering and forms of environmental degradation that affects normal buildings. The present roofing sheet is a later addition to protect the walls, but the original roofing was thatched with grass. Odogo was built by Ata Abutueje around 13th century, that is 800 years ago. It is said that the first story building in Nigeria, in Badagry, Lagos, was built in 1845, that is 233 years ago, under the supervision of a missionary named Reverend C.A. Gulma. Meanwhile, the Igala Odogo, made of local materials, is said to be 800 years old, and it has survived the harshest of weathers and times, and is still standing even after 800 years of existence. The influence of the Igala kingdom on present-day Nigeria cannot be easily ignored, because the Igala pre-colonial political administration played an important role not only within the confines of the Confluence Basin, but far beyond the area. The traditions of Nupe, Jukun, Benin, Igbo and Igala and its immediate neighbors indicate ties of great antiquity. The Igala kingdom was the most powerful kingdom between 16th and 18th century after defeating the Jukuns, Benins and House of Fulani jihadists. The kingdom was famous and prosperous so that it affected a wider scope of societies and regions far away from its base. The colonial rulers, it was said, spent most of their time along the River Niger and Benue Confluence region of Nigeria, an area mostly belonging to the Igala kingdom in those days and regarded as the Nigerian Museum of Colonial History. So great was the kingdom that its governmental structure, which was a little reflective of democracy headed by the overall traditional head of the kingdom, was automatically approved for states requesting for sultanate, monarchy and aristocracy in colonial times. Now, of a million things to look into about the Igalas, perhaps the keenest of interest should be on the Ata Igala. Loosely translated in English language, Ata means father, but to the Igalas, it is a lot deeper. The Ata Igala is unlike any other monarch. He is revered for many reasons, some of which include he is the father of all Igalas, he commands the Igala army, he is the chief hunter, and he is a chief priest. The Ata stool is so revered, it is considered by many historians as a deity on its own. And so powerful is the Ata that his words and pronouncements do not go unfulfilled. The records of the famous Ata Meoboni, his bravery and courage to mitigate the influence of the British colonial masters on the Igala kingdom, resounds throughout history, with several folk tales of his life and times passed down through time. So great is the Ata Igala's stool that according to Igala traditional belief, the Ata never dies. The Ata only goes to hunt with his ancestors, and the coronation of a new Ata is the return of the Ata from hunting. From the Benin Kingdom to the Caliphate and the Kingdom of Ife to the Great Jukun Kingdom, all across to the Ishekiri Kingdom, to the Nupe and Igbo land, the event of the return of the Ata Igala is a beehive of cultures and traditions meeting in solidarity and cordiality. This goes far to tell the influence of the Igala Kingdom.